All right, so you first read the screenplay.
Yep.
What was your gut reaction? Like, wow, this is awesome, but man, this would be a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the challenge is that that it's New York, right, and that there's so much happening, and it's kind of a raw story, and you want to be honest to New York. I mean, I'm from the East Coast.
Me too.
And, yeah, right, and in recent years, I'm not sure how many series have really represented it honestly, and that was a really big thing. So for me, like to come back with the dailies and feel that the city was is just as much as character as anything.
Obviously, the Black Rabbit's pretty important.
Mm-hmm.
It's your set. It's Jude Law
Right.
doing the cosplay. What were the process of shooting those scenes to kind of give the feel of the Black Rabbit and his character?
So yeah, I mean the Black Rabbit was always meant to feel a little silkier, a little bit warmer inside, maybe a little bit more of a safe place for those characters. And then as we go out into the real world, it's more raw and the honesty of the past that haunts them, we feel more. So it was a nice contrast to play the rabbit against that.
And as the brothers, because Jason Bateman's character is a little darker,
Yeah.
did you shoot him differently? Like with those scenes where you're kind of the underbelly, you wanted to shoot much differently than you shoot Jude Law in his home setting in the Black Rabbit.
Well, I kind of had a joke on the show that you could put a Nook light on the map box and Jude Law would look great. So, so we didn't really have to do much. But and Jason too. I mean, Jason just always looks really good. But I don't think we didn't shoot them separately. We really just we lit scenes. And the further I went into the series, and again, Justin Kurzel, my director for this episode, he came to me at the beginning and he's like, I don't want to see any lights. I don't want to be see you tweaking on turnarounds. We're just going to light this. We're going to be raw. We're not going to do any process trailer. We're just going to jump in the camera with the cars. And it was just really a great way to work. And it pushed me. But I think that rawness was really felt.
Now we have cinematography students that watch our show. I'm curious, like, is there any scene or moment you would like them to watch from this episode? Could be even a small or intimate moment, something like, take a look at this one. I'm really proud of what we did here.
From this episode, I mean, there's a bunch of them, but there's a scene where they get chased through a mall in Chinatown, which is really a great scene. And we must have had like 4 cameras that day, and a lot of us when we shoot, we sometimes you scoff at like, oh, like you have, you like to do it with one camera and be precious about things. But we came up with devised a great way to have cameras in areas leapfrogging, so that there's always a camera waiting in the next part of the scene. And again, I think there's just such a rawness and beauty in that scene that's what I would love for people to look at.